The time tracker is another tool that SiteBoards gives you that just lets you get your job done. Instead of wasting time and dealing with spreadsheets and trying to get everything in one place, now you have one centralized place where you can record all of your times. Now, before we take a look at it, let's see how you actually enter in a time. So I can come here, I can say, okay, well, yesterday, because maybe I forgot to put it in at the time, I worked from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. and I was working for Gavel Digital, and the project I was working on was yourclient.com. And you can see how I can tie this time to either a client, a project, or even a task. So let's say I was building the new homepage. I can leave myself a note as to what I was doing and save the entry. And now you can see that that is available. Now, because I bound that to a task, I'm actually able to come in and say, hey, what hours did I spend on that task? And if I filter it, and I'm just now seeing only the time recording that uses that task. So you can see how this could really help you to quickly get a list of your times. Let's go ahead and clear this filter. Now, because I'm a team, I could come in here and say, well, I want to see specific team members. So I can say, okay, from, January 13th until today, I want to see this team member's times, and I click filter, and then you can see all their times. Now, you're able to download that timesheet as a PDF like this. And there you can see a quick timesheet of all the hours that I worked in the last month. Now, should you want to be giving it to a client, you could very quickly say, on this yourclient.com, we'll go ahead and filter it, and we can see the hours that were worked. And we could just go ahead and email the PDF. We'll choose whom we want to. Because we know the client, we know all the contacts that are related to that client, and I could just send this off. And just like through the rest of the site, these messages are set in your company profile. Now, we won't bother sending that, but that gives you an idea. And that basically covers it. The last thing that I want to show you is another way to have a timer. And that is simply to come in here, start your timer. You can bind it to a client or a project or a task, just like anything else. So let's say I'm working on Smithco shoes, and I say I'm setting up the back end of the shoe listings, and I start a timer. And now you can see that while I'm working, I can go ahead and leave, and, I can navigate away from here. I can go to their site if I wanted to. When I come back, it will keep this time running until I'm finished my task. And then I come back and I say, okay, stop that. And you can either end it just by clicking save entry, and it'll take the time that it's ended at. Or if you forgot and maybe a couple hours have passed and you're like, gee, I had finished this actually, earlier, you could adjust the time to when it was actually finished. And that's how quick and easy using the time tracker with SiteBoards is. I'll see you in the next video.